Welcome to the vlog. I keep forgetting to release this video. Welcome to the vlog. It is Wednesday, 5:35 p.m., February 2nd, 2022. We're about to get hit with a gigantic ice storm tomorrow. Like, they're saying it's a big deal. It might be a big deal. Government things are already planning to shut down. Whole lot of stuff to talk about. It's gonna be a crazy vlog. So I was gonna film some stuff today, probably still film some stuff tomorrow. Well, I figure you'll want the court update, but I'll give you an update on that too. It's been a day of lots of good news coming in. So let's just start talking about things real quick. Let's give you a quick update. Well, since I mentioned the court thing, I do have to go to bed early. I have to get up early. I still have to do that tomorrow, but I called in because, like I said, government stuff is shutting down in Frankfurt, and they had not heard anything on their end yet in that particular branch of government. But the lady gave me a Zoom link. So I was like, oh my God, instantly, even if it's still on tomorrow, 1,000 times easier and less complicated, because hey, it's still too early to be taking everything back to in person if you don't have to, and Zoom's more practical. And then I was gonna have to have my dad drive me to Frankfurt. It's highly unlikely they'll suspend my license because I have a really good driving record, and this whole, you know the story of this ticket. If you don't know the story of this ticket, maybe not stuck around through a vlog. Long story short, courteous, polite police officer, I don't have any issue with that. Bad practices, bad policy, massive speed trap, blah, 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 blah. I deserve some punishment, but not as extreme as what they were trying to do, but then the judge was nice and he doing a thing and having me come back to make it easier on me. But I was gonna have to have my pops drive me because there's an off chance my license gets suspended for a bit. And so that was gonna be a pain in the ass because Frankfurt's like half an hour, 40 minutes away. Didn't know where I was going. I was like, I gotta get up so much earlier. He has to take me, he has to sit out there and then have to sit in person in court and not fall asleep. I have to put on real pants. Anyways, the Zoom link saves so much of that. So now I'm kind of hoping it's still on for tomorrow so I can just get it out of the way, because if they push it another month or something, they might not give me a Zoom link. But whatever, that just took a lot of pressure off me today. So there's that. We have this impending massive ice storm. It's really already raining. It's not quite icy yet. It's gonna start getting icy tonight and just keep being icy for a day or two. We've been through some pretty crazy ice storms here over the past decade or so. So, you know, just not over prepping, but prepping a little bit. You know, just kind of making sure everybody's got gas and all that. You know, we're fine for everything else. Yeah. Anyways, I got a basketball game to go watch at my pops at 7. It's 5:37. I'm gonna make some pork chops here, just because I need to make them. But I've been stressing about what the hell to cook today. I don't really feel like cooking, so I'm not gonna. And I almost decided to do the pork chops just for myself, not even on camera. But I thought, well, I'll go ahead and do them because it looks like my Thursday night's gonna open back up tomorrow, so I can cook something real maybe tomorrow. I also got some ground beef. I'm really wanting to make these burgers, so we'll see. We'll talk more about that in just a second. Oh, and a reminder, because I'm still new to saying this, there are chapter links, basically time code links in the description, or you'll see little gaps on the timeline. So if there are parts of this vlog you're not interested in, like maybe you don't care about the cooking, you can easily skip right over it. Maybe you care about the food at the end, but not the cooking process, you can do that. You maybe just want to get to the movie reviews, because we saw a couple of movies we'll talk about here. Maybe you just want to get to some of the unboxings. I'll get to that. We got some cool unboxings in this vlog. So check out those chapter stops. So tomorrow I was supposed to go see Jackass, the new one, by myself. It's not Mary's jam. I was on the fence about, you know, do I go see this in a theater? Because it's not like it's spoiler heavy or something, you know. But I was like, well, the fan experience screening on Thursday night would be really fun because the crowd should be pretty awesome. But I'm not going to deal with it in the ice storm, so pretty sure I'm canceling my ticket. But that opens up my Thursday, and, you know, I'll just watch the other Jackass movies, and I don't know if I'll actually end up going to the theater for this one after all, so whatever, pros and cons. My custom Xbox controller came. We're gonna unbox that. My first ever custom Xbox controller, man. Other things we will talk about. Mary and I toured our wedding venue yesterday. We're adamant, this is where we're having our wedding. I'll try to show you a little bit of it in this vlog if I remember. The question is when, because I've kind of put it off. Not because I don't want to, just out of staying too damn busy and not time managing well. But I don't think late May is gonna happen at this point. It's awfully close. So now we're looking at a date in September that would be amazingly perfect if we can get it, knock on wood, because it would be my mom's birthday. And you know, since she passed away over a decade ago, I thought, what a cool way to honor my mother. Also, you may know that one of my best friends, and Mary's too, that is one of our groomsmen and bridesmaid, Mike Elmore. His birthday is April 1st, and that's when Mary and I first got proposed, so he was always joking about stealing his birthday. One of my other groomsmen, Jerry Williams, who I made Zeppa with, I think it'd be hilarious because his birthday is September 17th, so the joke can be we're just stealing all of our friends' birthdays. I think that's pretty funny. But yeah, it's a great time. I'm very excited about it. We'll talk more about that when Mary gets here. She may have things to say. And Star Wars, again, I'm doing the reviews on the Pay site, but oh my God, I watched the 6th episode of Boba Fett last night. Not telling you anything here, just saying, oh my, I'm still kaplow from all of that. Maybe we'll do some gaming update, blah, 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 blah. But, oh, and I also have a vinyl subscription box. We can do an unboxing of that too. And I don't know, we'll see, maybe we'll unbox some other stuff. We got a bunch of stuff, I don't know. I just wanna make sure you get a cool vlog and get updated on the life and everything, because it's crazy, but things are going well. So, I'm just gonna do these, oh my God, Mary's already home. I haven't even started. I'm gonna do these pork chops very basic. So we'll get to it. I'm just gonna pat them dry. Salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, pan fry them. I don't know what I'll do with them. I mean, I'll eat them, but I don't know what I'm pairing or whatever. Pork chop sandwich, maybe? Maybe. All right, anyways, I'm gonna say hi to Mary. I'm gonna get set up to start cooking. Okay, so, camera angle doesn't look right, am I? I think the camera's just over. Anyways, let's tilt over here. Wrong way. I'm good at my job. There we go. All right, well actually I'm just gonna go ahead and pan down. Mary's home.
Hello.
So,
I'm hungry.
Yeah, well I don't know if this is necessarily for her. She can have some when it's ready, but I wasn't doing this specifically for, I don't know. I took too long trying to find recipes, basically. I was just Googling like, what do I wanna do? What do I wanna pair? I don't know, and then I was like, I'm just gonna cook the damn pork chops.
You had a plan that was doing that crust,
Oh yeah, mustard. But I didn't have time to marinate in the mustard barbecue and all that, and doing pretzel crusting, and I don't have the sides for what I want to do for that. So I just want to get these things cooked so we can use them. I'm gonna make them general so we can use them in a lot of things. Although I guess Italian seasoning is not general.
That's a green thing that might go with whatever you're making.
Okay. Well, I mean, you can do whatever. I can make up some mac and cheese or something. What am I looking for? I need a little knife. Get the plastic open here.
By the way, I brought the garbages around for you.
I heard. Thank you very much. I had not had a chance to get to that yet. I figured I was going to do it after I did some camera stuff.
I figured since I had my wellies on, I'd get that part done for you.
I appreciate it. Okay. This is, I don't know. I've never worked with pork chop. I mean, I've worked like baked pork loin rib things, but so, I mean, not that this is going to be too crazy. Or anything too nuts.
What?
You wanna get nuts? Let's get nuts. Okay, so.
Hi, Jack.
I think I've already made a mistake here. Let's see if we can do this one-handed. Well, Mary's home. She can find me the other gloves.
Oh, yeah, that box.
I found the last pack. So all the recipes say pat this dry. One recipe said rinse it. No, it's dumb. And these are nice. These are a little bit thicker than I expected as well. So I would like to do a couple variations, but I don't want to mess up like a bunch of pans either. Because I was thinking like I could do like a ancho chili powder kind of deal on one and whatnot. But yeah. Oh, there's 9. Crap.
Did you not count?
No, I did. I just didn't account for how I was laying them out on the paper towel here. Just gotta make room for it. The 9th one. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to that knife in case I need it. Now we're just gonna kind of pack them dry. Oh crap.
Which pocket?
Yeah, I was gonna release that video, but a certain little boy decided to scurry into my.
It.
Thank you. Scurry into my bedroom, and you know, hang out under my bed where he doesn't belong. It was Jack's birthday yesterday, by the way. He is 1 year old, and he's now responsible for paying taxes. Okay, so.
Thankfully, he doesn't earn anything, so there's really no taxes.
This is true. Okay, I think I have.
That's because you are lazy on your Instagram game, Jack.
Yeah. That's right, buddy. You gotta learn from Daddy and be a better influencer. Daddy says in jest. All right, so let's just start. Let's see. I have not thought this through, y'all. I'm very unprepared today. Here, this way I don't touch the pork grease on the glove. Why can't I find the camera? There we go. So I'm just gonna kind of get him with some salt.
I didn't realize it's mirrored.
Yeah, it throws the camera. She's talking about the camera control for the camera we're using right here. My phone, the image is mirrored or flipped like she's. So I'm just kind of guessing here. I don't know. You know, it's cooking. It's fun. You just kind of figure it out. Don't want to oversalt them anyways, so.
Now, normally what we would do at home is if we got a pack of pork chops like this is cook 3 of them and then put the rest of them in like 2 separate Ziploc bags for future meals.
Well, I mean, I'm cooking.
And then, you know, freeze them.
Oh, yeah. I don't like freezing stuff. It messes with the moisture content. Okay, this is like not. Oh, I'm going because I'm doing this backwards. That's why. I'm holding the wrong hand here. There we go. I knew that wasn't quite coming out right. I should have just ground some pepper into a thing. Into a little ramekin so I could have mixed my salt and pepper ahead of time. And again, I'm trying not to over season the pork chops so we have options to work with them later. Shred it into a taco or something. Oh, Jesus. All right, good thing it's a good thing I'm gonna be using my hand to
rub that around?
Yeah.
Oh, Lordy.
It's all right. It's all right, we're fine. We're fine here. Cooking is all about accidental, oh geez. Accidental accidents anyways, so. As he just said, I'm not gonna over season. Yeah, kind of get it on the sides too here.
This is Mommy's bag.
And again, I don't really know how much to use, so I guess some being more seasoned and some being lightly seasoned. Could be interesting. Okay.
Has Aaron been a sneezy boy today?
I've only heard him sneeze once.
Good job, Aaron.
So I think he might be starting to feel better. He caught a cold at the vet, we think. Okay. Oh, I see you, piece of paper towel hiding in there. All right, well, where was my? Speaking of paper towels, use you again just so I can. I also realized maybe I should give you a better angle on this.
I'm being circled by sharks.
And okay, should be good for salt. And back to doing this backwards. There we go. It's not so difficult once you know what you're doing. Not that I know what I'm doing. Yeah, and by the way, in case you're new here, I don't consider myself a pro chef or anything. I'm just learning, teaching myself things, playing. Apparently I've gotten kind of good from doing enough of it because a lot of cooking is just practice, practice, practice. Yeah, it's going the right way. Just don't feel like a lot of pepper is actually coming out of my grinder. I guess I need to switch to Tinder. Ha 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 ha. I'm so punny. Okay.
All right, buddies.
Time for them to get some noms, huh?
Yeah, you want noms? You want vision? You're like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, they've been ready for it.
All right.
Get now. Get some Din.
A little extra out here to work with. Okay. All right, I should have been heating up my oil in the pan, actually. Oh, I need to get this piece of paper towel out of my way. There we go. Try to coat the sides of some of this excess here. That side seems to want to pick up more of it. Okay, interesting. I need to get down here and probably sweep up all this excess I'm knocking off too. Because garlic not good for kitties. Garlic good for the kitty daddy. Okay. I feel pretty comfortable with that. We use utensils to pick them up. All right, so now I need to get some pan heat going. Yeah, I heard him. So I'm gonna slide this over so I don't catch it on fire with the burner. Let me top this. I'll put all this stuff away here in a second. All right, let's go ahead and heat up the. Whew. All right, let me see how much and what this said to do here real fast. I just randomly found something online to look at. Did I not see? Oh, yeah, okay. All right. It did say to season generously, so all right. Heat your skillet. They recommend cast iron. I don't have cast iron. Medium high. Add olive oil. We're gonna put a lot of olive oil in there because we got a lot of pork chop. Hopefully they will all fit in that pan. I was thinking they would, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh shit, I don't know. Give it a better angle. I'll bring the camera in for all this too, so. Pork should also release a lot of its own liquids, so. I'm gonna say that's probably good. Get a little coat around turns. Alright, now let's get that heating up. And then do I have, tongs? That's what I would want. Okay, and we're in stainless steel, so I can use my steel. Those are the long boys. Where are my short boys? There they are, hiding under the zester. We'll use this. Boom. Okay. So I know this is supposed to be like screaming hot oil. You do not want to put these in early because we are trying to get a sear happening here. So, okay, medium-high heat, add olive oil when it's shimmering hot, not a moment before. Add your chops. We're gonna sear it on one side, not moving them at all, for about 3 to 5 minutes, then we're gonna flip and do the other side. We're gonna use a meat thermometer. We're gonna test one, maybe two, and get it to 135, which is a little shy, but hear me out. And then it needs to rest on a plate for 10 minutes. That should take it to the final 145. So, all right. And I don't know, I was thinking about mac and cheese or something, but I might just have a sandwich. Throw them on a dang roll and put some of that mustard barbecue sauce in there, I don't know. You know what, 6 o'clock, I'm gonna start drinking. I gotta go to bed early. It's a good excuse to start having wine early, right? Thought about having beer, changed my mind. Let's put another wine bottle in the fridge just in case it might be one of those days. This will also give me something to do while I wait on my oil, which I'm still learning. I do not have quite the tips and tricks of knowing my oil temperatures. So that is definitely something that I'm working on. Oh boy. But I'm excited to unbox my controller. It's funny because I didn't think about it at the time. Makes sense, but it came all the way from China. When it first went into my tracking, my package tracking app I use, I saw CN, for some reason I was thinking it was coming out of Connecticut, but then it was like, went through, like, got released from customs. I was like, what? And it's like, oh yeah, China. Oh, actually, that makes sense. They're probably making them in China. But I'm excited for y'all to see it. I'm excited to see it. Maybe get it charging before I go watch the ball game, so I can play some stuff tonight. I'm currently, for rewards and gamer score and whatnot, I am currently playing The Artful Escape from Game Pass, which is phenomenal. I imagine this is gonna get a little splattery too with the grease. I mean, I got stuff I can make with it for mine, but
Well, I need it.
I don't really want to.
I really need to make this stuff.
All right, so I'm just waiting on this heat. I don't see a shimmer yet. Actually, I'm starting to see a tiny bit of a shimmer, so getting close, I think. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to do these in 2 batches, which could be a problem. I don't want to overcrowd the pan.
Like I said, usually with those packs, you don't cook them all at once.
Yeah, well, I'm running out of time. They're gonna go bad if I don't, so that's why I grabbed my 5-liter pan. I thought it would have a little more space, but I bet you I can fit 8 in there. I can throw the others in a glass thing and bake them. In a glass, what do you call it? Do I have to?
It smells good.
It smells all right. What do you call that? A glass pan. Pan. Oh, those are, I'm gonna throw those away unless you had a use for them. I got new socks, y'all.
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. Fresh new socks. I'm tired of getting down, all I was getting down to, they all starting to have holes in them. Also got some sweet ass new house shoes that are getting slightly more comfortable. They were cheap. Okay, there's definitely some shimmering in that oil. Mary, are you familiar with how you visually tell what your oil is?
Nope.
Okay, I was hoping you could tell me.
Usually it starts sizzling, don't it?
No, not oil, not necessarily. Let's see, what am I looking for? Okay, medium high heat, by the way. I'm on medium heat, shit. All right, we're gonna give that a minute to get a little higher. I read medium. We're going medium high, baby. Okay, I mean, you can definitely tell some heat's coming off there, but it doesn't feel like scorching yet, but it is starting to do the little, I don't know how well it shows up on camera. Yeah, you can kind of see it. It's kind of got those wavy lines. Again, if you are familiar with this, feel free to give me some tips. Oh, I heard a little pop, so I think we're gonna start putting food in, and we'll see what happens. 603. We'll start from this end. I'm gonna lay away. Oh, good. Got a nice little sizzle. Whoa. And then I probably should sweep here because I got a lot of this seasoning.
Yeah, I'd appreciate it.
And there's probably
Before
garlic
the
in
cats
it.
start doing the Roomba thing.
Yeah. They already were a little bit. Uh-oh. Smells pretty good. Well, it looks like I can get 7 in. Crap. That might even be crowding a little. That is definitely crowding some. Not really supposed to be moving these, but okay. All right, Echo, set timer for 5 minutes. I don't know what I want to do with the other 2. Echo, set timer for 5 minutes. Not this time.
39.
All right. Yeah, it smells pretty good. So I gotta remember I went boom, 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 boom. And then I guess I probably need to side sear some of these as well. I was thinking, like I said, just kind of throwing this on making a pork chop sandwich. I don't know what else I'd put on it. Sauerkraut? Barbecue mustard sauce and sauerkraut? Maybe. But then again, I did Italian seasoning, so... Thought about doing German seasoning style, but I don't really have any. I guess I should get to sweeping while I have a minute. What's the old adage? Time to lean is time to clean. Well, guess what? That is bullshit. Employees deserve to rest on occasion. Excuse me, Jack. Oh, come on, Mary. Good, she's coming. Because that beeping will eventually drive me nuts.
Or you can always open the microwave.
Well, it just started. It just started while I was already mid-sweep, and Jack's over here, so I'm trying to make sure he doesn't get into this. Oh my God, Mary, there's visual evidence of Eric cleaning something. It'll be on the internet forever. Anytime anybody's like, yeah, you don't do it, it's like, here's this one video that one time. I clearly do. Well, I mean, they see that I'm using a broom. I don't know how well they see it when I'm actually cleaning much. It's actually a pretty good amount of crap. And it is garbage day. Oh, I said that wrong. Garbage day! Oh, which reminds me, tomorrow, if you're watching this video when it comes out, Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern on Twitter with the last drive-in and the Mutant Fam. I'm sorry, the Mutant Drive-In and the Mutant Fam. And you can find me at TheEricButts. We're doing a live watch-along, tweet-along of the movie Attack of the Demons on Shudder. And at 8:30, I'll be going live and doing a Q&A with the writer and director. So come on by and check that out. I need to scooch by you.
That was the animated one?
Yeah, animated horror film. Ugh. Okay. This one's been almost 5 minutes. Huh? This smells pretty good too. Trying to move a little of that oil around so we get the mat back in place. Watch out, Jack. Oh, sorry, buddy. Tag his foot a little bit. Whoop, that's, yep, okay. I like your butt. Nope, I better not. I'm on camera because they can. That's exactly where the camera's pointed.
Would you like to actually try any of this?
No, not at the moment. Thank you. I can see that, like, this guy is not quite getting as much heat too, where I have the bigger pan. Trying to get some of that oil down in this direction. So I'm just curious about something. Okay, that might actually be ready to flip. I don't know if it's like steaks. No. Shoot. Okay, that's gonna be my tester. I don't know if it's gonna work out. They definitely gonna take a little bit longer than that. Some of that might be their thicker. Well, no, it's a sear. I would think the sear comes up. Anyways, a trick with steaks is if you do it in the pan and you kind of push on it, it'll feel like it's stuck to the pan. But once you push on it and it feels like it comes off the pan pretty easy, that's how you know the sear is ready. But that came off easy, so I don't think it works the same with pork, I guess. Maybe I also just need to be kind of changing the heat dispersion. Because I feel like this one's getting really good and crispy over here. Echo, cancel timer. But when you move it, you kind of futz up the sear. We'll just let it go longer. Oh man, I got 50 minutes till the ball game too, so. Oh. And I really want to unbox that controller before the ball game. So this was my original. Gotta remember that I moved stuff around here. Kind of keeping an eye on where the flame is on my burner down here too. Oh man. Nothing like unprepared cooking. I'm really wanting to check that one, but I'm afraid I'll mess it up if I do. Especially because this one should have been good. And I should have been gone! So I think we're gonna have karaoke at our wedding. I'm gonna live stream the wedding. I have some really cool ideas to talk about with Mary eventually. I'm very inspired now that we've seen the space. It's really nice. It's like a top floor of a building downtown. It's like 360 view and stuff. Pretty cool. Fancy bar built in, all kinds of cool goodies. Plenty of separation for like where we have the ceremony and then where it turns into a dance floor where we all go eat and all of that. So getting excited. Finally get married. Wanted to make sure we got past the 7-year itch, I guess. Y'all believe that? Mary and I have been together like 7.5 years. Almost 7.5 years. 7 1/3 maybe.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if you did that math.
On what?
When you said May 28th was the halfway point from our first date.
I didn't say that. I probably said something like May 28th is the halfway point, but I meant like 5 is half of 10. So, yeah, I know May wasn't halfway, but I probably said that incorrectly. Oh, that's good. Shit. Oh, there we go. That's a good sear. Right, yeah. No, I remember that our first 6 months was like, okay, that's a pretty good sear. Oh yeah, now we're cooking with gas. Turn these over a little quicker. Echo. Set timer for 7 minutes.
7 minutes. 7 minutes.
That one's almost a little too gone. Oh, these look phenomenal. Now I kind of wish I'd prepared some pasta to put them on. I was thinking about making a pasta, but it's like I don't have time to make a sauce, and because I like pork chops over like Alfredo, and then I also thought about just making a box of fucking shells and cheese. Here, let's make my dad jealous. Yeah, that looks really nice. We'll probably hold down some sides and get a little side searing in a bit too, maybe. I should get a resting plate ready. So, once they're resting, we can stack them. All right, so it shouldn't be too much longer here, gang. And I still don't know. I don't know if I just want to bust out another pan and fry those differently or something. I don't know. I mean, I could use a smaller, smaller frying pan and do them real quick because I don't think I want to do it in the same. I don't know. I guess we hit this with some white wine, make a pan sauce. Well, actually, hold on. Let's pork chop pan sauce. How to make an easy pan sauce in. I don't like that. Best ever skillet pork chop. That's already done something. I don't know if I'll find anything quick enough. Well, let's look at that first thing, even though the reviews weren't the bestest. And you can also see these are curling up too. So I don't know what to do about the curl. There was nothing in my thing about cutting the fat, sadly. I don't have a shallot, but red wine, beer, cider, or other flavorful alcohol, vegetable stock, butter, cornstarch. I mean, I could make a quick pan sauce. I just don't have a shallot. Not right now. Maybe on these. I wonder if I could just put these on a... Okay, I got an idea. Oh crap, I've lost track of where we started. Was it that one? That makes sense, yeah, because I moved my pan back around. Okay. So thank you for bearing with me on this. Again, you know, for those that followed on the pay channel side when I was doing all these cooking vlogs over there, you know a big deal for me was my egg game, you know, like eggs, was incredibly weak. And we did a bunch of videos and I got pretty good. I have still a couple of egg preparations I haven't really gotten to, but I feel much more confident with eggs. I'm gonna say that my meat game is kind of weak too. Like I can do it. I don't feel comfortable that I've ever like just, you know, like put a blindfold on me and I nail it kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? So I got room for improvement, but you know, you learn by doing. Or I learn by doing. That's the best way for me, honestly. Yeah, I have some other... I'm starting to have a really cool idea here, too. And I do have stuff to make a full macaroni and cheese, like, from scratch. You know, doing my own roux and... not roux. Well, I guess it is... It starts as a roux. But, and then a bechamel, and then, But I do not have time, so I'm gonna go watch this ball game. But then I started wondering, what if I like marinate pork chops in apple cider vinegar? It'd be interesting. I'm watching some fat render off here. I don't know if you can see that, like melty fat. Yeah, it looks like a grilled cheese. Now I did set mine for a little bit longer, so we're just about at the 5-minute mark. So I'm gonna kind of start doing some side searing a little bit here. Just get a little color. Not trying to make it perfect. I don't even know if I really should do this. Yeah, sear on the bottom of these is starting to look pretty good. Give you a little look at the bottom. About the time I get all these sides done, we'll temp check and then hope we haven't gone too far. I'm a little afraid I've gone too far on the cook time here. I mean, especially if they're going to rise another 10 degrees while they rest.
How do they get hotter if you take them off heat?
The heat, they retain the heat, so the heat keeps cooking them. And that's true of most meats. Same thing with eggs, like how you pull eggs off a little early. They retain heat a lot more. The eggs do, but
I know I can see them retaining heat, but physically getting hotter once you remove them from the heat source seems unlikely.
but that is true. And again, my side searing game is awful, so. Oh, all right. I'm going to assume they are correct, but let's just check one here. Not really supposed to do this in the pan.
Echo. Stop.
I'm gonna poke into it. Yes, it's telling me it's like way hotter, so I'm just gonna pull them off. That looks pretty good. Yeah, looks pretty good. Not bad. Okay. Top definitely has a better sear than the bottom. That one's not super seared. I'm gonna leave that in there a little bit longer. Same with you. Same with you. Let's let these few go a little bit longer. But, I mean, give you a nice close-up. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, there's so much good-looking, tasty, juicy fond going on in the bottom here. I'm still tempted to go make a freaking pan sauce because I kind of hate to waste all of that. Yeah, just give it a little bit longer. All right, I'm gonna poke into one of these from the side now that they're out of the heat for a second. Yeah, I'm getting like 167, so I fear I have overdone these, but we'll find out. And in case I have overdone these, let's go ahead and pull these bad boys. I just wanted to get more sear than that. The top's seared beautifully. All right. Oh, I forgot I took the heat off too, so that extra little searing. But look at that beautiful. I know, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's like, that just looks like gross burnt shit, but I'm telling you, that is a massive amount of flavor just hanging out in there that's like, I don't want to lose it, so. Since those, oh, Echo. Set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
Yeah, let's do a... Okay, do I have... Oh, let me see. I know I've got some chicken stock, right? We didn't use it all. Actually, Mary, unless you're super doing something, can I borrow you?
Sure. Although, is that the chicken stock that's been opened in the back? Right?
No, no. Isn't there another? We didn't use it all when Kathy was. Oh, we did use it all, didn't we? Did we oh wait, I've got. I know. Oh, here you go.
No, I think we ended up making it with my better than bouillon.
Ah. Still good. Chicken broth. Okay. Apple cider vinegar. I don't like vinegar. There it is. I know I bought some. I'm gonna call out some ingredients in a minute if you don't mind helping me. Since I'm doing this on the fly, I gotta do it kind of quick like butter.
Okay.
Let's see. So okay, well, okay, we got that. We got that. I need my butter, and then
your Tillamook salt?
yeah, some Tillamook salted, and then if you can find some cornstarch for me. All right, so I need just. Oh, there should be an open stick, or did you use out my stick?
I haven't done anything with your stick. It's just completely obvious.
That I know. Okay. Yeah, sorry, but I appreciate you. Okay. Let's see. 1/4 cup of the cider, 3/4 cup of the stock.
Keep this down your way, hon.
Oh, okay. Got it?
Oh, shit. God, this is booby trap. You know that?
I did not, but I would believe it. Like that that's whatever. Yeah, 3/4. 1, 2, shit. We'll go a little light on this one since I've been squeezing some out accidentally. 3. Oh. Oh, did that get bad? I imagine. It's been forever.
Yep.
Okay, so then, okay, we got that. 2 tablespoons of butter, 1.5 teaspoons of cornstarch. All right, 2 tablespoons of butter. 1, 2,
Buckle my shoe.
3, 4.
Close the front door.
3, 4, your mom doesn't put what? No, not yours. Not mine either. What am I saying? Jesus, Eric. Okay, butter is in. How much fucking cornstarch? God damn. Pretty sure it's a teaspoon. 1.5 teaspoons. And this half spoon.
There are 3 of those.
Yes. These are clean.
Hi, Jack. Are you helping? Yes, I know you like the ladder.
1, 2,
There you go.
3. Till the rest of that in a minute.
So is that all the things?
Yeah. Except for optional shallot, which I did not have. And if you don't want to use butter, you can use cream. Just take that heat down. You're gonna want to whisk this in, break up all the lumps. This also helps scrape up all the fond off the bottom. I didn't see what the temperature I'm aiming for is. Of course, this is kind of a big pan to be whisking in. Having some trouble in the corners here. Nice. Very nice. Okay, I don't like that my cornstarch is not breaking up. Maybe I should get it with a fork so I can get some of these. And that is cornstarch, right? No, like, it is thickening. I guess I need to look at the rest of this recipe too. And I really want to break up those cornstarch bits. Because I also don't want to make sure I'm not overdoing it. I've never made a pan sauce, y'all. You're all watching it happen in real time. I need some salt and pepper. No, sorry. Oh boy, there was a whole step to this. Yeah, I was not supposed to just put everything all in one go, but fuck it.
Okay, we're doing it all.
Yeah. Definitely gonna hit it with some salt. Nice little pinch there. I mean, it looks like a pan sauce, but this might be why I'm lumping, because much like making a roux, not really supposed to, you know, you gotta do it a certain way. I mean, it looks and smells good for sure. Let me get some pepper in. So much faster when I have both hands correctly. This also makes the pan easier to clean, to be honest. Yeah, so don't just throw everything in like I did. I obviously did that wrong. But, I mean, for the most part, I think it's gonna work out. We might just have a couple of cornstarch lumps and I'll know better for next time. But I mean, for me to research, learn how to do that quick, I got a good feeling. But yeah, it's the first time I've ever done a pan sauce. And it feels good. I almost wonder if I could just grab a fork and mush some of those lumps down a little bit. Break them up. Find out if that's actually what they are. Because I mean, they might just be like granules of garlic or something. Yeah, I think that may be the case. I don't think it actually is lumpy cornstarch. Okay. All right. Oh, crap. Do we own a gravy boat? All right. I could use a bowl of some sort. Get this out of the pan, basically. No, I don't need anything huge. It might also just be bits and pieces of pork that I'm seeing, like pork fat.
Where do you want this?
Also, will you turn the burner off for me? I don't know. I guess do it right here. Set it down. Okay, I got you. Yeah, just push it over a little. That's good, perfect.
There's like really not
I know.
choice.
I understand.
You want a spoon?
No, I think we'll be all right. I don't need to get every single bit of it. Man, this thing gets heavy though, fast.
You can do it!
Over there would be easier to clean. Heads up. Okay. And those should be rested, so let's plate something. I'll be right back. So, as you can see, pork actually, it looks fantastic on the outside. We'll see if it's dry and rubbery on the inside. And then that pan sauce looks pretty darn good too, considering. Although I definitely, no, that's good. That'll all come out easier. And then we still got these bad boys, so I'll figure that out in a minute. So in case you were wondering, I threw in vinegar, cornstarch, low sodium chicken broth, and butter. The usual butter we use for our grilled cheeses is. All right, well let's plate something up. All right, so I tasted the pan sauce. It's a little bit tart in the vinegar, but it might go better on the chop itself. But it tastes awesome. It looks pretty good. We're gonna plate Mary one up in a minute too, but I'm gonna hand this off so she can get the initial cut in, and let's hope there's some juiciness. I don't know if there is. I also need to get my photographs. Sorry, I'll come back around for your side at 1.2. Photoception. Butter away as well.
You don't taste test this one, honey.
Let's see what it looks like on the inside. Ooh, it's kind of tough. Oh, it's very tough. Shit. Well, I mean, it's, I don't know. Might have been the end. Let's see. The flavors are very good. But I do think it's it's definitely over a bit.
Just like mom makes.
But
My parents believe everything should be well done.
I have to get it away from you know who. Hold on.
No. That's it.
I very much like it.
Yeah, you get gunky eyes.
I'm very glad I made the pan sauce. Nope, buddy, you can come up here. Nope. Nope. But I'd be interested to try the pork chop just on its own. So I might in a minute. You know? It's not bad. I definitely went over. So I needed my heat higher so it would sear faster and not cook through so much. So that's my takeaway from that. Pan sauce is awesome. Might have been better off with a white wine. Although actually it goes really good on the pork. But I also want to try it with this mustard sauce. Okay, I'm gonna get some for Mary and see what else we think. And we'll get her reaction, but I'm gonna need her to help me deal with this little guy for a second. Shwomp. She just made fun of my dryness, but I don't know, I took a piece without, it's again, I would definitely make it a little less, but I mean, the flavor on it's pretty good. You know, it's not like completely dry and messed up.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, no, I'm quite happy with this. I will do this again and do it much better. And maybe come up with a pasta plan. Now, with the au jus, or the pan sauce, I'll be anxious to see what she thinks, because she agrees. It's interesting by itself, and I think that's because the vinegar really stands out. But once you mix that with the pork, it's quite fucking tasty. I guess they give it a little stir. It gets that kind of gravy top happening. What am I doing for time? Okay, I'm all right on time.
There's a game.
Yeah, I might miss a section of it, but nothing too terrible, because I do need to kind of put all this away and figure that out. I don't want to unbox my thing real fast, too.
Who are we playing tonight, anyways?
I don't remember, but I know it's a good one. We went after that stomping of Kansas, who was number 5 and we were number 12. Now we're number 5. We stomped them.
Okay, it is better with the sauce.
Right? Like, that goes really well together, doesn't it? Hell yeah, successful. Look what I got her yesterday. Somebody might have been feeling really romantic after going wedding venue exploring. All right, I'll let this woman eat in peace. I'm gonna eat mine. Okay, so I poured my Pepper Palace Carolina barbecue mustard sauce over it. You've seen it. I gotta try it.
This isn't terribly spicy, right?
Oh no, not at all. There's like no heat at all. I think you like this. I think I had you have it. But yeah, definitely, I just wish I hadn't got the pork chop so tough. But again, it's mostly tough.
Had worse.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's mostly tough on the outside.
Gee, I wonder why.
That was just the sauce talking. That works. I'd fuck with that. I was worried Italian seasoning and Carolina mustard, but let's get Mary a bite. I assume that's why she was at. You want the whole bite or you want me to?
No, that's too much.
Okay.
I almost made a joke. How's that? Fatty?
Oh, if you can have the other side if you want. I don't think that's a terribly fatty one.
Yeah, no, okay.
If it is, I'll take the bite and then you can following the pork back down.
Side.
Boop. I'm just kidding. All right.
Yeah, not doing a whole lot for me, but again, maybe if the pork chop was warmer. Temperature.
That's fair. They have dropped the temperature on those. And in that case, yeah, warmer meat. Yeah, but anyways, I love it. I'm going to finish it. Let's see what we can do. Hold on. Beginner rush. Show you the cutest putty. Gunky eye. To the toe bean fans. All right, hey. So I'm gonna point to Mary because I have this ready for her. UK game, interesting, drinking, fun. Dad, starting to rain. Still warm though, 49 degrees. So there's the controller. There's too many fucking address labels to hide. So, but I do want the initial thing. It's 9:55 p.m. I am ready. I saw you were playing your game. I was just gonna. If you're still, yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out if there's anything I can do to improve my score for this in a couple minutes.
Go ahead. I totally understand.
I think I'm kind of screwed.
No. Do your thing if you
I'm
need
not
to.
screwed, but I think I've done everything I can with that.
I mean, if you're sure. I don't want to rush you. I just kind of jumped into it because I know we have 1,000 things I'm trying to do in a hurry. Anyways, so I'll give them a little backstory. So Xbox Design Lab, if you don't know, I wish Nintendo did this. I wish the hell PlayStation did this. But they have a site, they've had it for the Xbox One and maybe before, where basically their controller components, you know, they just have a ton printed in all these colors or whatever. And you can go in, there's a bunch of choices, and you can say, I want this on the top shell, I do or do not want rubberized grips. This is the back shell, this is the triggers, this is the bumpers, this is the buttons layout, here's the start and pause button layout, blah, blah, blah. Sticks, thumbsticks, D-pad, whatever. So I've been through... yeah, he does. I've been through 1,000 iterations. I have like Joker inspired, Batman inspired, Batgirl, Star Wars, Manda, like just, I've got so many. Sprite. I made one that looks like the soda Sprite. It's lemon and lime. I made a Mario, you know. But I finally settled on a fairly classy design and ordered one for myself. Now, when I bought that new Series X, I got a $50 gift card at GameStop. I had like $30 worth of GameStop cards in points. So I turned all those in, and basically I used $80 in freeness at GameStop, paid $20, got a $100 gift card. So then I got more GameStop points. Use that to then buy my Xbox controller. So it did come from China. It came way faster. They say 3 to 4 weeks. I think it's been under 2. I want to say I ordered it on like the 23rd or the 24th, and today's like, oh my God, like if that's true, then it's like a little over a week. So that's impressive. This is classy. This is my first thing. Now I've talked about rewards points on Xbox. My current plan, at least for a little while, till I have too many, is to just play the hell out of rewards and get all these points, and every 5 to 6 months I will have enough points to get a $100 gift card, and I'll treat myself to a new custom controller. At some point we'll make Mary a custom controller. I even have the theory, like it'd be kind of neat one time to let you all like vote or design a custom controller for us, but like somehow we order it where we don't see it until we get it, so we can do an unboxing in the vlog. Hold on, Jack is where he shouldn't be. Jack. You trying to get at Mama's water. I'm just gonna take the water away. He wasn't going for your water, but he was right at it where he could if we weren't watching.
I found him chewing on my straw before.
Yeah, and he almost got to the pork chops earlier. I ran a couple of those pork chops to my dad. They're awesome. How much longer? I'm running out of things to say.
Yeah, let me just go ahead and call it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't want to rush you. I just... Oh, fuck. I need to get an achievement. So, yeah. Oh, God. Okay. All right. So, here's this. So, I'm going to very carefully try to do this. So, maybe you're going to have to... You know, this is going to be more about the product more than me.
I'm holding it up here until you've actually cut and opened the lid.
Well, you can... I don't know what you can see. So, at least want them to see I cut it.
Yeah, there you go. Get
So-
the tape. Now we're going back to Eric.
No, now we're all... Now you can come in because this is all about this. So...
Okay.
I don't know what it looks like. I've never done a custom controller. So we get this little information here. Oh, please don't have like an address slip in here. Okay, no, we get a full on, ooh.
Oh, that is shit.
That is pretty, dude.
That's a pretty design.
It's gonna be easier to pull this out. Oh, so you get like the custom controller box. Okay, good. That makes life so much easier. You know, let me kind of show them around it. It's basically your standard Xbox box, controller box, but instead of any colors, just a holograph. Oh, I gotta release this video.
Welcome to my life.
Yeah, at least you set an alarm you appreciate. I don't know if, yeah, there is tape. So we're gonna,
Yeah, your other alarm was driving me crazy.
oh, I forgot. Xbox has the pull things, but whatever, we did it. There, I still
Trying not
pulled
to
it.
get too much of a
Okay.
close up of that barcode since.
Well, also, you know, you're fine. So let's go in tighter. Let's fill the frame. Well, not fully. Leave a little. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Here is the reveal. I'm so excited. Let's see how this turned out. Ooh. I tried to keep it kind of classy and simple. So, ooh. Oh, yeah. At first, I thought they screwed this up and they were black, but it's just the way the light caught. I went with the metallic silver triggers, matte black bumpers, rubberized grips underneath, rubberized grips on top, the crimson red, whatever it is, the white and like the white letters popping out, metallic deep silver deep hat. Like, because again, I wanted this one to be kind of a classy classy baby. And this is a classy baby. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, and those rubberized grips. So I bought the Xbox 20th anniversary controller. I loved it. And it had at least the inside rubberized, maybe both. And I loved this rubberized grip that you don't get on the regular controllers. I wish they did offer colors, but the black looks good with red. Black and red, favorite color combination. Oh,
You don't say.
Gee, I wonder why. Black, red, a little hint of white. Wow, I hadn't really connected that. Long before Harley, though, that was my jam. So I'm very excited about this. My Xbox 20th edition, though, it died on me already. I think I just got a crap one. But so I've been playing on a regular controller, and I really miss these rubberized grips. They help my hands not sweat so much when I'm getting really tense. I noticed I'm not a sweaty dude, but when I play certain video games and I'm getting really intense and really gripping, I thought the Xbox was the worst for sweatiness, but now I feel like there's a texture on the other controllers that's missing here, but I do appreciate it. By the way, if you want the easiest trick for figuring out if it's a current gen controller, at least as of this filming, it's gonna be this share button. If you can't tell from photos, if it doesn't have the 3 buttons here, if it's just these 2, it's not current gen. Current gen's gonna have that share button. But yeah, look at that. I do wish these were a little bit shinier. They're a little dim. I might have should have gone with a lighter silver, but I am very thrilled with this. I don't know which one I'll make next. I'm already $25 worth into it. These pre-tax and pre-shipping, you can come back up to me if you'd like now, are pre-tax and pre-shipping. If you don't do the rubberized grips, you don't do any engraving, they run like 80 bucks plus all of that. By the time I went with the rubberized grips and no engraving, it was like 90. It was like maybe 96 with shipping. Shipping was cheap. And
So you can like have your name or whatever put on
yeah,
it?
yeah, you can put whatever, a little message right here if you want. So, like I could write the word fart.
And it comes with batteries.
They always do.
Good batteries.
Well, and that's the thing with Xbox. Like, I don't have a dog in the fight of should it just be installed battery that you can never replace. I guess I do have a dog in the fight. I think Xbox is smarter for giving the consumer the choice. They're like, hey, we'd prefer you go buy a rechargeable battery and blah, blah, blah. But you know what? If you just want to throw freaking AA's in there in a pinch, sweet, which saves me tonight. I didn't charge this, but it's like I can throw these AA's in a pinch. So very excited about this. Amazing, cool ass box. All the documentation is in there. It's just like a regular controller underneath. I'm not gonna pull it all out, but it comes with batteries in the controller. So that is fantastic. That is fantastic. All right, let's do another quick, if your arm's not dying, let's do another quick unboxing. I gotta get it over here. I was almost gonna put this off, but screw it, we're here. I gotta be careful, where's the address? It's on this side. So it didn't come in the pretty pink box, but this is my vinyl subscription.
Certified frustration-free packing.
Let's see if that's true. I don't remember if I actually told them to curate this one or what the deal is, but I still do get this box. I still quite enjoy it. Let's see what they find for me. All right, so first album out, well, maybe, is Diners.
That doesn't look like a diner.
Leisure World. I know nothing about them.
It looks like the...
Oh, look at the little kitty for the record label. Or records. What does it look like? Sorry.
Kind of looks like... From there, I thought it was like the globe from Universal.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's not that jungly.
It has that knockoff edition element to it. All right, and then next we get... Ooh, what is this? I like the Major Murphy Aces. I'm sorry, just transparent yellow vinyl.
Access, not aces.
Access. I'm doing this in a hurry. I like that. That's pretty cool artwork.
You got so much glare from
Very abstract. Very cool. Everything is make-believe. Okay, all right. I mean, again, I don't know what these things are. I don't know if I'll like them until I hear them. That's part of the awesome part of the service. Wonder Wild. Music
Wild.
in emergency. Well, I said Wonder Wild.
Oh, I thought you said wonder.
I might have said Wonder. Music in an emergency. I like the simplistic aesthetic. 2021 too, so this is fairly new. All right, now more importantly, let's get to the important part. Is there any specials? No,
Yeah,
just
I
the
see a
card.
card.
Well, sometimes there's a big flyer. There's always a card. You want the card. This is the cool part. Vinyl presents Record 101. I need a better record player. I do not have a counterweight, and that can be fucking up my records over time. I'll show you this before I read it. Here's the handwritten note from my curator today. It is Sam. I recall Sam usually doing a good job. Let's see. Hey, Eric, I'm kicking off your box with the Pandemic Born No, show me.
Okay.
They can pause if they want to read it.
Alright.
But you know what? No, fuck it. Do what you want to do. You're an artist too. I'm kicking off your box with the pandemic-born music in an emergency from Athens rocker VNYL. In times of crisis, turn to music. Next, Major Murphy's sophomore LP, Access, which sounds like scrawled diary entries in 90s Trapper Keeper. Fine. Okay, interesting. Finally, Diners on his whimsical 2020 release, Leisure World, on an opaque red pressing. Spinning the Yarn is my favorite track. Enjoy, Sam. Okay, not the best note. I like when the notes tell me, hey, you like these bands, this band's like this. Or at least give me a musical description. None of these actually give me a musical description. The Trapper Keeper thing's the closest thing, but that's very, whatever, subjective. Anyways, that is my vinyl unboxing for this month. So we'll see if we do any more tomorrow. We aren't doing any more tonight because this vlog is being better already than I thought it would be. So I don't know how much I'll shoot tomorrow other than letting you know what happened with court if it happens.
And if we still have power at the end of the day.
Yeah, that too. So, okay, so I know we need to go watch Boba Fett. We got to do our Peacemaker review from last week because we haven't got to it. We got to do Boba Fett. Maybe do the Boba Fett review tonight because I've been really bad about putting off the reviews and then they come out so late. I'm sure they saw my Christmas hoodie. I don't know if they have, but I got that, the tote bag, the t-shirt, you know, the charity thing. Very exciting. Joe Bob, February 11th. If you're waiting for the next special, Valentine's Day special, February 11th, 2022.
Do you want to plug your mutant family thing again?
I already did in this video, but I'm doing that Q&A on the Saturday after this comes out, the day this comes out. 8:30 p.m. on my channel, live Q&A with the directors of Attack the Demons after doing a live tweet watch on Twitter, at TheEricButts, at The Mutant Drive-In, at The Mutant Fam. Those are the relevant things. Some of the people that make The Last Drive-In are getting invited to the wedding, and I think some of them might come. By the way, 95% chance that this is just doing it for fun. 5% chance they surprise us and like, yeah, we'll come. But I'm going to send an invite to Joe Bob and Darcy. I mean, the Kentucky Theater's right there. It's not even for them to be at the wedding. It's like, I want to sell you. And then Dad reminded me, it's like, okay, Lloyd Kaufman and Debbie Rochon probably won't come, but I should send them invitations. And then and then I was like, oh, but John Russo, Russ Striner, they might come. They're family. So then I was joking. It's like, I'm doing it for the clout. I'm a clout chaser. Look at who came to my wedding.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting here going, do I want to invite my cousins?
I know. I'm thinking, I know 2 of my cousins still that I might invite. Not because they're bad. I'm just saying I literally know 2 of my cousins. My mom had 4 brothers. 3 of them have passed. The families have scattered to the winds. The one that's alive is not mobile and hanging on, which is awesome. And, you know, I do love them. And if the aunt can come, maybe she can come with one of her daughters. I don't know, because the 2 cousins are of that family. But we'll see. All right, anyways. Wedding. So, Main on Main. Really cool. I don't want to show you too much. Actually, I shouldn't open that. It has contact information. I meant to ask if I could show it. I don't know if I can show it. It's going to be amazing. MainOnMain.com if you want to check it out. ManeOnMain. Like Maine of a horse. The Main on Main Street. Like the Main Street. If you want to check that place out and maybe use it for you. And Dupree Catering and all of that. So the Dupree group, I love them. They're my peoples. Okay. I had a bottle of wine during the UK game. We did win. It was ugly, terrible officiating, weird ass officiating, both ways. I'm not trying to claim bias. It's just like, even the players at times look like they're talking to the refs like, what are we doing here? Are we playing hard? Are we playing soft? What? Like, pick a lane, referees. I don't know how many monitors they went to. There were double technicals. Both coaches mad frequently on the same play, meaning bad officiating. Anyways, it was fun, though, with Dad. And I ran him some pork chops before we all get iced in tomorrow, probably.
I hope not, but...
I hope not either.
And if we do get iced in, please let's keep the electricity.
Yeah, that's the main thing, the electricity. I mean, we're fine. Like, we are fine without. Because, like, even my car, Dad's car, like, they have AC outlets in them if we really need to go do stuff. You know, we got tons of portable, massive charged batteries. We've been meaning to buy a generator. We haven't gotten to that yet. But we'll see what happens. We've been through some rough ice storms down here before. Like there was one a couple of years ago, 2, 3, 4 years ago. Power was out like for a week. It was awful. I might be thinking 8 or 9 years ago actually.
No, it
with
was
that
while
one.
we were dating.
Well, there was a worse one before we were dating where our power was literally off for like a week. I remember the one where we were, because like then our internet got knocked out for a week, and that was when I had to go to spend hours at Starbucks uploading on their Wi-Fi to keep my YouTube
I
channel
remember
going.
that.
Yeah, that was the second worst I've been through here. Anyways, so we still gotta watch Boba Fett. I still gotta use the bathroom.
Hi, itty bit.
TMI. There's the beautiful itty bit.
You say hi?
Still gotta finish up dishes, but Mary doesn't eat her coffee pot till she gets up, so I don't have to worry about that yet. Still got 2 pork chops to clean in the to cook up maybe tonight or pack away. I feel like there was, okay, I think that's it. I feel like there was something else, but the vlog's not over for today, and I'm gonna wrap it up tomorrow because I do want to tell you about court. I told you about the Zoom meeting. I honestly hope court happens tomorrow because the Zoom meeting will be so easy compared relative to going to court that I'd rather just get it out of the way, not have it hanging over my head. Although I don't mind if it gets canceled and I can fucking sleep and not, but then, you know, whatever. All right, shutting up, we got things to do. I'll catch back up with you instantly. Hi, welcome to Thursday. You know what's really nice about 6:20 p.m. February 3rd, 2022 Thursday? My speeding ticket bullshit's resolved, yay! Ooh, there's a story though. Oh, I just got out of the shower, my hair's funky. Okay, so, I told you about the speeding ticket, so whatever. I had my original court date a while ago. I was just gonna plead guilty and just get it over with, right? And the judge was like, they might take your license. Because apparently, I got pulled for 26 miles over in a work zone because I didn't know it was a work zone, and there was a cop on my tail that I didn't know was a cop, and it was freaking me out. Anyways, the crazy thing is, if you do more than 25 over, they have to give you a court date no matter what. And I'm like, seriously, officer, like if it was a matter of 1 mile an hour, you couldn't have just been like chill and been like 25 so you don't have to, you know? Anyways, point being, judge is super cool. Everybody was super cool. They had me come back a month later because they wanted to look at my driving record, and they're like, if your record's pretty clean, we can probably drop this down. That's totally what happened. I had like one other speeding ticket like 5 years ago, and that's it for like 20 years. So of course he came back clean, and they're like, okay, yeah, we'll just drop it down to like you were doing 20. And they gave me like the online computer hour-and-a-half thing where you gotta go pay like $100, it'll take it off your record or whatever. I was like, nah, let me just pay a fine. Just get it over with. And the surprise thing is, I figured since I was in a work zone and all this other shit, I was thinking it was gonna be like a $500 ticket. And I mean, that was gonna fucking suck, but you know, do the crime, do the time, whatever. Actually, whole thing, court fees and everything, $184. Okay. I mean, it still sucks, but fine. Honestly, I think the biggest punishment was this morning. So of course, you know, I went to bed like, I think I got in bed about 3:40. And then I got up about 8 a.m. You know, I had some vodkas and wine, of course. It was actually like 48 degrees last night. I was able to party on the deck before the ice storm comes in today. Anyways, so I was exhausted. Had one little cup of coffee. But I was like, you know, if it's like last time, I go on at 9. By 9, they go alphabetically. By 9:30, they'll be to me and I'll be done, right? Well, I go to log in at 9, and the Zoom link ain't working. So I had to call the court, and they're gonna send me the email with the right one. A few minutes later, that email doesn't come through. I have to call back. And now I'm getting a little paranoid, like, oh God, what if he gives me an FTA, a failure to appear or something, just because I'm like trying to get on the thing. But then that link came through, I got in, and right as I got in, he was finishing his like opening statement, you know, the legal statement they have to start with. So it's like, oh, good. Whew. And because of the inclement ice storm, wasn't sure if it was going to be canceled today or not, but they closed at noon and canceled the 1 p.m. session. So I'm kind of glad I got in the earlier session just to get this over with. But the problem is, and at first this makes sense, they were gonna let all the in-person people, they were just gonna run through the whole in-person people first so they could get out ahead of the weather. I'm like, all right. And so he was doing it in like letter batches, like A through D lineup will go. And then, you know, the next sets of letters, because I guess he has files, stacks of files, and he's moving them off and doing that. So finally, after an hour or so, at least I could look at my phone or whatever, they finally move over to the Zoom people. And then I realized because he had just finished up with like the TUVWs, whatever, as he starts Zoom, he starts working backwards through the alphabet. I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Somewhere in that next hour and a half, somebody unmuted their stuff awkwardly, and it was like one of those crazy repeating echoes in my headphone for 10 minutes while I'm exhausted, and it's like, am I being brainwashed? And then, of course, we finally get down to the ABCs, and I realize, oh, but once he gets to the letters, he's still running through those groups alphabetically. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm still not even going. But then we got on there. It literally took like 60 seconds. I just got to pay that fine by October. It's not an issue. So that's that story, and it's over, and I don't got to worry about it. And like I said, I had been making a concerted effort. I had been paying attention to my ways about destination arrival times and all of that, because, you know, I like to go fast because I don't like to pay attention to my speed. I like to pay attention to the road and the other drivers, and I just have a heavy foot, and I'm very focused. You know, I'm not a distracted driver. Not saying it, you know, whatever, but I started paying attention. It's like, it really doesn't make a difference. For some reason, going much faster really doesn't make a difference in your arrival time. So I have been actually actively working. Yeah. Of course, this was the straw that really made it happen. But again, this was one of those situations where I had forgot I was in a work zone, because that thing has been a work zone for like 5 years. There's not a single cone or barrel anywhere. And then, like I said, middle of the night, 2-lane road, also very hills. So you're always going to be going up and down in your speed. And, you know, then crazy headlights going way faster than me, speeding back up behind me. I'm like, what? And then they like get on my back bumper and slow down and pace me, which is apparently rolling radar, which seems illegal. But I've seen a lot of horror movies, so after a few minutes, I'm like, I don't know what this weirdo is doing, so I'm taking off. I'm gonna put some distance between us. And again, somebody could argue, it's like, well, why didn't you slow down and let them go on by? I'm like, I've seen horror movies. If you let them get ahead of you, they have a chance to set a trap. I've seen all the wrong-turn movies more than I should have. But anyways, I'll shut up about that. It's over and done. Yay, stress off the shoulders. Only stress now is getting set up for our live stream thing Saturday, the Q&A thing that's tomorrow after this video coming out. And even that's not gonna be that difficult. I have very little I'll have to figure out. But now, I'm gonna cook me something. I'm really craving spaghetti with Velveeta cheese and Hormel no bean chili. That's like my childhood comfort food, and I haven't had it in forever. But I also have these 2 other pork chops to fry up. So I'm not gonna show a full cooking session, but I'm gonna fry up these pork chops, hopefully a little juicier than the last ones, although the last ones are good. And I might like toast a brioche bun, put pickles and pork chop and barbecue sauce and French's, crispy onion straws on there. I don't know. Or then I might just say, screw it, just fry these puppies up and make a pasta. Because it sounds really good. Like nothing in the world would hit the spot like that would right now. Probably because it's about to get really cold out. Everything's shut down. Yeah, it's down to 30 now, so the ice storm is actually about to start happening. But we're pretty well stocked on everything, so we should be all right. Knock on wood. And then I don't really have a lot of work to do tonight. I got some editing. I got to finish this vlog, and I should try to get some Uncharted in. And it's already 6:30, because obviously I thought I'd be back in bed this morning by like 10 to 11. Didn't get back in bed till like noon almost. So I slept in quite a bit more and all that. And yeah. And then after, we'll tell you about what movies. Mary and I watched a couple movies last week, and we'll definitely talk about those because there's a couple of good ones. But I need to eat. It's 6:30. I'm hungry. So I'm gonna go figure out what the hell I'm doing. All right, I tried something and it did not go that well. I mean, they look okay. I think I got them better than last time internally, but not externally. We had to open the window and turn this on because it started smoking so much it set off all the smoke detectors. And as you can see, I got a bit more of a burn in the pans. I don't know if those are any good or not. But I hit it with some vinegar. It looks like at least it glazed the bottom of that while it was hot, but that's gonna be a pain in the ass. I need some steel wool. Scared the crap out of the cats, unfortunately. But I don't know, maybe I subconsciously sabotaged it so I can make spaghetti. Whoops. I've decided I am gonna make spaghetti, but I guess I should try one of these. So, just to see what we think. But yeah, a lot of that seasoning got really burned. I kind of put dry seasoning in. That was probably a mistake. A little tough on the outside. Actually, a little tender, a little easier to cut into. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. Would you like a bite? Actually, that's not bad. No, I was gonna bring it to you, but sorry. I was trying to make it a little bit smaller. It's actually fairly juicy.
This might actually be better than what I had yesterday.
I think it might actually be. I don't think it's as, the burn is as bad as I thought it would be. You know, a little bit of it, but I mean, it's not terrible. I guess we'll eat this one. And then maybe I'll continue making the spaghetti. I'm finding out I don't have spaghetti. I got a bunch of other pastas. Still digging though. Also, I did not know that Velveeta expires as quickly as it does. I've always in my life thought Velveeta, just because it's a processed thing, lasted much longer. So I have a couple of old bricks I had to get rid of. Luckily, I have a fresh brick.
How old were they?
Well, one was expired in 2020.
Okay.
The other one was like June 21, so not too bad, but
Did you just keep buying them because you forgot you had them?
mostly, yeah. Getting better about all that now. All right, I want to eat some of this pork chop while I wait on this stupid water to boil. All right, so making my spaghetti. Yes, I know. What's 8 times 7?
56?
Yeah, that's right. 560 calories. 560 calories of Velveeta cheese. I'm going to make the whole pasta. I'm using bucatini. It's close enough to spaghetti. And then I have the Hormel no bean chili, and I put some Italian seasoning and red pepper flake in there. I'll cook that up. Now I cut this into smaller chunks so it melts in the microwave a little bit easier. Because I like to put this in and get it melty before I put the pasta on it. And you put the chili on it, and you mix it all together. I mean, it's like a chili mac, but a spaghetti-style chili mac. And this is just my goddamn comfort food. No, it's not a Cincinnati chili mac. That would be different. Cincinnati chili is very different. And I almost thought about doing that and then doing it Jeremy style, where you don't just use pasta, onions, and the Cincinnati chili, but you also use a little bit of hot sauce and some crushed Grippo's barbecue potato chips. Because that was game changing. But my water is getting close to boiling, roaring boil, so we're about to salt it like the sea, throw some butter in there, and cook up that bucatini, baby. Oh, it's also wine time. Here you go. I'm gonna mix it all together so it kind of becomes a cheesy chili-y sauce, but I just wanted to show you beforehand. I put more pasta on here than I should have, but that bucatini is good. Definitely used more than half. Whoops. All right, let me mix it up. Wrong plate, because this was a little bit of a pain to mix, but look at that. I know some of y'all are like, ugh, but it's just my comfort food, man. It looks amazing to me. And of course, you can do it with any pasta or whatever. We didn't quite use all the chili. I usually use a smaller can, but anyways, should be good. I'm gonna eat. All right, it's late. I did my Uncharted for an hour. I got my Xbox achievements and searches to get all my rewards points, but now Mary and I are settling to do Peacemaker. But before we do that, we'll just let you know we watched a couple of movies this week. We're gonna keep this real vague. No spoilers, just quick, just mostly recommendations. What?
Okay. I didn't know. No spoilers. Okay.
Well, I mean, we don't, yeah, these aren't like hardcore
Right.
reviews. These are just like 30-second thoughts, you know? But we did Hotel Transylvania 4, which is on Amazon Prime now. And I really like all these movies. I really enjoyed the hell out of this. I liked the guy who replaced Adam Sandler in this. I thought it very much felt like the same character, but slightly more nuanced. And it's not the best of them, but I mean, it's a really good time. You like the others? I think you're going to like it. What do you think?
It's okay. It didn't quite hit for me as well as the other ones did, but I don't regret watching it.
Okay, yeah. And then the next day, we ended up finally, because, you know, so many movies you forget about with the streaming premieres, but we got around to John Cena and Little Rel in Vacation Friends. Excuse me, I ate too much. I didn't finish that plate of spaghetti, but I probably ate like 2/3 of it. Don't regret it. Yeah, I'm bloating. But Vacation Friends, where was that on? Was that on?
That was Hulu.
Was that Hulu?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to say great. It's not like great, but for its type of movie, it's kind of great. Like for that kind of just, you know, random, you kind of know the basics of what's going to happen. There's no groundbreaking in the storytelling, but they just give you interesting characters and interesting situation comedies. It's one of the greats of those.
Yeah.
Like, totally. If you're down, like if you're pretty easy with comedy stories, like it's not even a romantic comedy. It's really just straight up comedy.
Mm-hmm.
And John Cena, everybody in it, Little Rel, John Cena, both the ladies, they're all fantastic. The way the story unfolds does, I guess kind of twists and turns a little bit. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, in ways that you're like, oh, okay. You know, all the characters aren't exactly what they seem, and some things are revealed, you know, but it never gets like sappy and heartfelt. It really is just straight up, like, here's a good time comedy. And even though Little Rel was great, and John Cena, of course, is and was great, I think this was probably shopped to a studio as a Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson movie. And then it would have been more theatrical, is my thoughts on it. Like you could have put those guys in there and had pretty much the same great movie. But John Cena is great, and I love his Rising Star.
Actually, I think Cena fit the part better than Johnson would have.
Yeah, that's true. Although, oh my God, with like all the drugs and sex stuff, it kind of would have been funny to see, because Dwayne Johnson doesn't really do that kind of comedy right now. Like he has a more squeaky clean kind of thing going. So that would have been kind of funny to see him doing all that. But yeah, you enjoyed that too, right?
Yeah, no, I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, and then we told my dad about it, and he really loved it too. But again, not like love, it's the greatest thing ever. Like, I don't want to oversell it in that regard, but like, if you just kind of want a mindless, fun 90-minute comedy, you're going to get a really strong one.
And you will ponder for the longest time afterwards of, if I met that couple on vacation,
would I
run away screaming, or I'd be like, fuck it, I'm down to party.
And I will also say it was funny. Hold on, I need to switch my hands real quick. I'm sorry. And it was funny because in the very beginning, I won't tell you exactly what the setup was, but if you watch the movie, just think of this. The Little Rel character, there's a vacation, there's a plan, things go awry, right? Mary started laughing at me because she's like, you're relating harder to him than you think you should, right? And I was like, yeah, I'm very much in his head. I'm on his side. So I just thought you'd think that was cool. But okay, so that's pretty cool. That's what we watched this week in terms of movies. Of course, Mandalorian, whoo, Peacemaker, hell yeah. Thank you, James Gunn. But again, those reviews are on the membership side. And don't forget, one more time, I'll tell you about the live stream Q&A tomorrow. Live stream links are up and all that, so check that out if you want. Come on by. And I think I'm going to end this here. I don't think there was... I know we were going to talk a little bit about the wedding, but I mean, we'll talk. You're going to see a lot of that over time. We haven't had a chance to really talk as much about it as we want anyways, other than asking for this date. So we'll see what we get with that. Yeah. But I'm just going to wrap this up so I can... just enjoy the rest of the evening, the brief evening, because it's very late. Because you were watching not Lois and Clark.
Superman and Lois.
Yeah, Superman and Lois, and like it's one of those things I came down. It's like, it looks like she's at the ending scene, so just wait a minute. We both felt that, and then it was like half an hour. It's like 18 ending scenes. Like what?
At one point, I actually went, y'all do know you got season 2, right?
Right. But anyway, so we got to get on it. But thank you, everybody. Comment below. You got any thoughts? You got anything you want to see cooked or anything like that? Suggestions, whatever you just want to talk about. We appreciate you. So go ahead and comment. Let us know. And, of course, click the thumbs up button. Give us the good old thumb of encouragement, as we do love to be encouraged. Remember that we will get through this. We will get through this together. I'm sorry I can't do it right one-handed. One-handed? I don't know the ASL. I shouldn't fake it. And check out my music. Anywhere you listen to music, look up Butts. Check out a couple songs. See what you think. It's cool if you don't like it. I just appreciate you taking the time to try. There's Jack towering above us up there in the center. And lots of more content and ways to support the channel in the links in the description below. So click the See More button to see more butts. Wish us luck on the ice storm. I think it's going to be all right. It's icing over out there. I don't think... It might be bad, but I don't think it's going to be like everything shut down for a week bad. Knock on wood. All right. Let's see ya. Bye.